Guten Abend. Kann ein bisschen mehr Mikrofon haben? So I think I said guten Abend. Ich war in Köln einmal, Köln. Aber ich habe nicht gespielt, so hier ist mein Jungfraus-Gig. Köln. I've been speaking later and later in the day. Most days I don't talk till maybe 8 o'clock at night. It keeps me whole, keeps me holy, keeps me way up in the mountains even when I'm on the road. Keeps me coming up for air, keeps me airing out some comic, keeps me cool a little bit more, who knows? And every place I go is one less place I could call home. Every girl I kiss, I just cross her off my list. I don't go far, just go crazy. I buried all my old clothes in some field in West Des Moines. If you judge me tonight, judge me by the songs I write. That's who I am to you. And there's a black tornado, a black tornado spinning around in my body. Sometimes black tornado, a black tornado spinning around in my body. Sometimes so. Something soft and warm and furry, but that ain't likely to occur in South Central Missouri. It's a day out, it's an off day, it's a Budweiser, Budget Bukowski sort of night. All I got's what's on my back, guitar and a backpack, and my soul is intact. And there's a black tornado, a black tornado spinning around in my body. Sometimes black tornado, a black tornado spinning around in my body. Sometimes faster than I can describe. All I really know to do is grab the wheel and drive. I look for love, some adventure, and I try not to let my own breathing scare me off the road. There's a tombstone of my father I visit sometime. And there's a black tornado, spinning around in my body. Sometimes black tornado, a black tornado, spinning around in my body. Sometimes sitting in that town in New Mexico, named after a game show, trying to decide if I should sell my van, buy a truck, and drive down to Texas. Sometimes I think I'm gunning for the big time. Sometimes I think I'm running out of time. Ain't that big odometer in the sky turned over? That big odometer in the sky just turned over. Udo, more guitar. I've been scattered. My attention span is like a 3-year-old. Picking my guitar and I set it down. Try reading books, end up going downtown. My friends say relax and slow down. My insides feel like a ghost town, tumbling and blowing and all my guts turned over like a tumbleweed through an empty town, turning over, turning over upside down, blowing round, round and round, turning over all side up, and barely fill my coffee cup. And I can't find me one new leaf worth turning over. Can't find me one new leaf worth turning over. Maybe I should go get in a fight, look for someone's honor to protect. Maybe I'll go down and drink my fill. Maybe I can go sign someone's will. Out there in the alley, someone's tried start their car, but that old thing ain't by. pressure as he scrapes the air. But that tired crate, she's barely turning over, turning over, turning over upside down, blowing round and round and round, turning over upside down. Can barely feel my eider down. I can't find me one new leaf worth turning over. I can't find me one new leaf worth turning over. Where the niggers burn down nigger town. Step on side for burning and looting. But if they set foot in Beverly Hills, time brother, time to start shooting. Everything everybody has in their homes will be taken away next week, Wednesday. And everything everybody ever believed will be disproved next week, Friday. Going down to Hannibal. I'm going down. I'm gonna buy a new suit of clothes. Hitler never heard a soul. I read it in a book that I finished up just this morning. I was happy and I couldn't wait to tell the good news to all of my dead uncles. When they tore down the Berlin Wall, everybody danced. Well, between what I feel and what I say, there's a 30-foot barbed wire fence. Going down to Hannibal. I'm going down, gonna buy a new suit of clothes. Say, hey, 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 hey. Well, the world is one big cosmic joke played on me, I hear. As soon as I leave this room, all of you are gonna disappear. Going down to Hannibal. I'm going down. I'm gonna buy a new suit of clothes. I'm 6 foot tall and 180 pounds. I can punch through a wall with my fist. But I don't understand how with just one kiss you can wrap me around your finger. You can wrap me around your wrist. off of their dad. And my dad just happened to be wrong about everything. I'm going down to Hannibal. I'm gonna buy a new suit of clothes. I'm gonna wear 3 neckties. You're gonna help with the bows. You're gonna help with the bows. You're gonna help with the bows. You're gonna hey, 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 say hey. Tell you that I love you, don't test my love, accept my love, don't test my love, 'cause maybe I don't love you all that much. Don't ask what kind of music I'm gonna play tonight, just stay a while, hear for yourself a while. You must put me in a box, make it a big box with lots of windows and a door to walk through and a nice hot chimney so we can burn, burn, burn everything that we don't like and watch the ashes fly up to heaven, maybe all the way to India. I'd like that. Kings came to my door. They said, do you want to be an ancient king too? I said, oh yeah, very much, but I think my timing's wrong. They said time is relative, or did you misread Einstein? I said, do you really mean it? They said, what do you think we come here for? Goddamn help or something? Everyone's waiting for the Messiah. Jews are waiting, Christians are waiting, also the Muslims. It's like everybody's waiting. They've been waiting a long time. I know how I hate to wait, like even for a bus or something, an important phone call. So I can imagine how darned impatient everybody must be getting. So I think it's time now, time to reveal myself. I'm the Messiah, I'm the Messiah, I am the Messiah, I am the Messiah. Yeah, I think you heard me right. I am the Messiah. It's gonna wait till next year. Build up the suspense a little, make it a big surprise. But I could not resist. It's like when you got a big secret, you burst in to tell someone. I'm sort of like that with this. Now that I've told you, feel this great weight lifted. Dr. Nussbaum was right. He's my therapist. He said get it out in the open. I spent 10 whole days in Jerusalem. Jerusalem, sweet Jerusalem. And all I ate was olives, nothing but olives, mountains of olives. It was a good 10 days. I like olives, I like you too. So when I tell you that I love you, don't test my love, accept my love. Don't test my love, 'cause maybe I don't love you, maybe I don't love you, maybe I don't love you all that much. Listen, big guy's new CD, laying in bed. One is producer thinks he never should have made, but he gets me going, gets me into the shower. On a shot to be wet at this early hour, and you're gone. It's time to fly, and all that's left is the fact we tried. So thanks for the tunes, and thanks for the time. You're gone now, baby, bye-bye. In Gas, Orange County, man, do they wail. Shakes my brain and shakes my tail. New girl on top of me, will this work out? I retreat to the kitchen and sort it all out, and you're gone. It was time to fly, and all that's left is the fact we tried. So thanks for the tunes, and thanks for the time. You're gone now, baby, bye. Car, you can keep them, I suppose. This disc is left out in the sun, it's warped and it's hissing. I can't place the voice, and the inserts are missing. I turn off the phones if you don't call, it's alright. And maybe I won't listen to nothing tonight. And you're gone, it was time to fly, and all that's left is the fact we tried. So thanks for the tunes, and thanks for the time. You're gone now, baby, bye-bye. You're gone now, baby, bye-bye. You're gone now, baby, bye-bye. thank you. Vor ein paar Jahren, ich war in Hamburg und ich habe dieses Lied geschrieben da. I ain't interested in the whores tonight. They'll go about their business and I'll go about mine. Mine is standing on the balcony on the 4th floor above the Reeperbahn, where the Beatles used to play. But I won't get all sloppy and nostalgic, and it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. I don't care about anything at all tonight. Maybe I will take a walk and look at girls. Sometimes it amazes me that all of them have breasts. Some places they hide them, some they show them off, but it's alright, I like it either way. It's a world-class distraction, either get it or you don't, and it's alright, it's alright, I don't care about anything at all. Start dropping bombs, and then the people of the world would love one another for a couple days and then goodbye. So tonight I'll spare the prostitutes my body, and in my money clip I'll keep my hard-earned money. The moon's behind a cloud, the drunks below are loud. I flick my ash and falls 4 floors down on the Reeperbahn, where the Beatles used to play. But that was a long time ago, and anyway, it's alright. I probably won't jump, it's alright, it's alright, and I don't care about anything at all tonight. An alright kind of a girl, good as it gets in my world. You can have the pictures in the magazines, don't give me a word. I ain't no prince, but I'll do in a pinch. You're an alright kind of a girl. You're an alright kind of a girl. Out the streets, it's going on. In the market, the carriages came. Umbrellas lined up down the block so the princess don't feel rain. The agency girl showed up 3 days late, right on time. I trade you all my nickels, babe, for your one skinny dime. And you're an alright kind of a girl, good as it gets in my world. You can have the pictures in the magazines, don't give me a word. I ain't no prince, but I'll do in a pinch. You're an alright kind of a girl. You're an alright kind of a girl. And up there's a music and it might as well be school. But up here we got the music and it's like you're still in school. Venus and Serena came in here, Gina, Lola, Bridget, too. Pink was back in the back room, looking for you. You and me, we could get along, probably with nothing at all. Skin me up a bifter, babe, at the Darktown Strutters Ball. You're an alright kind of a girl, good as it gets in my world. You can have the pictures in the magazines, don't give me a word. I ain't no prince, but I'll do in a pinch. You're an alright kind of a girl. You're an alright kind of a girl. You're an alright kind of a girl. This is a song about Tiger Woods. You might have heard of him, but it's not really about Tiger Woods. It's about having big eggs. By the way, does anyone know, wusste jemand, wer hat der World Cup gewonnen? Nobody knows? That was a quiz. This is my new record, Breathe, and you just won it. I got big balls. I got big old balls. Big as grapefruits, big as pumpkins, yes sir, yes sir. And on my really good days, they swell to the size of small dogs. My balls are as big as small dogs. It ain't bragging if it's true, yes sir, yes sir. It ain't bragging if it's true. Muhammad Ali said that back when he was a young man, before he fought too many fights, left his brain inside the ring. And sometimes I wish I was Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods. Times I wish I was Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods. I got a friend whose goal in life was to one day go down on Madonna. That's all he wanted, that was all, to one day go down on Madonna. And when my friend was 34, he got his wish in Rome one night. Got to go down on Madonna in Rome one night in some hotel. And ever since he's been depressed, 'cause life is shit from here on in. And all our friends just shake their heads, say too soon, too soon, too soon. He went down on Madonna too soon, too young, too young, too soon, too soon. And it ain't bragging if it's true, yes sir, yes sir. It ain't bragging if it's true. Muhammad Ali said that back when he was a young man, back when he was Cassius Clay, before he fought too many fights, left his brain inside the ring. And sometimes I wish I was Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods. Sometimes I wish I was Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods. If certain girls don't look at you, it means that they like you a lot. If other girls don't look at you, it just means they're ignoring you. How can you know? How can you know which is which, who's doing what? I guess you can ask them. Which one are you, baby? Do you like me or are you ignoring me? Do you like me or are you ignoring me? Do you like me or are you ignoring me? And all you need to do that is one good pair of big balls, balls as big as grapefruit, balls as big as pumpkins, balls as big as mine. But even though my balls are big, sometimes I wish they were bigger, even bigger. Big as the wheels on tractors, big as the golden arches, big as the Golden Gate Bridge, big as the state of Kansas, big as Mars and Jupiter, big as the swing of Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods. I used to live in Los Angeles, so I wrote some songs about Los Angeles, people there. We saw her kneeling on the balcony, on the third floor window of her hotel room. She looked like she'd been bored for 17 years, with a glass of something in her fingers. And you know, there's guys who want nothing more than pumping gasoline in her sedan. They get close, though they get closer if they could, to the last great star in Hollywood. The last great star in Hollywood. She hadn't made a film since '72. They wouldn't let her even if she wanted to. The town that made her is the town that laid her in a living grave somewhere east of Western Avenue. You see her now and then on some late night show, talking about the latest dead ex-lover she used to know. She hates the camera now, but they make her go. And she drinks too much, and so reputations grow. And you know, there's guys who want nothing more than being photographed along with her. They get close though, they get closer if they could to the last great star in Hollywood. Restaurants are glad when she walked in the door. Best table in the house, bottles on the floor. No one says a word about the lipstick on the teeth, on the lines around the eyes, on the stumbling and the falling round the door. Son kneeling by the sewer drain, confused as a bird after an all-night rain. She said something to some passing men who looked at her like they were looking at a chocolate stain. And you know, there's guys who want nothing more than making you think that they spent a night with her. They get close though, they get closer if they could to the last great star in Hollywood. The last great star in Hollywood. When Kurt Cobain blew out his brain, all the little girls, they cried like rain. And as for me, I felt the pain, but I got no t-shirts left to stain for Kennedy and Jesse James and John of there's 3 new roses growing in the lane. It was a long, hard winter, but now there's rain. If you want my tears, tell me your name. Give me your hand, let me feel your pain. But for Kennedy and Jesse James, there's John of Arc and Kurt Cobain. We pulled into Rome with blood in our eyes after days of traveling and months of lies, taking our various turns at the wheel, taking booze and pot, cigarettes, anything not to feel. No one had slept, no one had eaten. Our bodies were bad, our spirits were beaten. Together we dragged all of us down as we staggered through Rome, blaming the town, blaming the students for worship of others, blaming the cops and blaming their brothers, and never quite looking ourselves in the heart, and minute by minute growing further apart. Julia, Julia, where have you gone? Why have you vanished off of my lawn? Julia, Julia, where is your truck? Why have you driven with all of my love? Yeah, but even old bullfighters, their gravestones inside must search till they unearth one last bull to fight. And so it was with us, so near to the end. One last story to tell, one last hill to defend, one glance to avoid, one guitar to strum, one untruth to be told, one last song to be sung. And you, the most driven, most brilliant, most keen jewel of a bastard I ever have seen. And you in your turn, the good bitch of the Nile, so real to the end, nothing left to defile. And me in the middle, along for the ride, the unwilling distraction from familial side. And knowing our weaknesses, no one refrained from pissing and prodding till nothing remained. Julia, Julia, where have you gone? Why have you vanished off of my lawn? Julia, Julia, where is your truck? Why have you driven off with all of my love? Kitchen, miles from home, miles from anything, miles from Rome. Rome was a bust, Rome was a scream, Rome was the final rapid eye movement to this dream. We scattered like leaves, like pieces of dust, warriors watching their swords and shields rust. And now as we descend to couches and clocks, to closets and appointments, Let us drink to the rocks. Let us drink to the sands, to the winds which have blown us. Let us drink to the rivers. Let us drink to the road. Travel this far from either conscience or greed, I got one piece of advice that I think you should heed. Yes, if ever your travels take you this far from home, consult your map carefully, steer clear of Rome. Julia, Julia, where have you gone? Why have you vanished off of my lawn? Julia, Julia, where is your truck? Why have you vanished with all of my love? Thank you. So, does anyone know who won the World Cup in 1966? I think I heard a Brit over Does anyone know who? Okay, here's one. Tennis question. Tennisfrage. Nicht Becker, nicht Graf. Wer hat Wimbledon in 1973 gewonnen? Nein? No. No? Es war ein besonderes Jahr, weil meistens die großen Spieler haben Wimbledon nicht gespielt. Sie war on strike because of business, money. But it was Jan Kodesh. Anybody remember him? No. Okay, who won the French Open last year? Did you win one already? Okay, well, you can give one to your sister. Oh, no. Very good, thanks. A couple years ago, I told everybody that I was the Messiah come to save them. They started lining up like babies to be blessed, sick and the lame, blocking the pavement. I walked on water and okay sank, turned wine into whiskey and drank. Now with just a couple Snickers and some cornmeal mush, fed 6,000 at a time. Spoken St. Louis, you gotta blame St. Louis. St. Louis, it's a rule of some kind. The blind came to me and I made him see. Got the deaf digging high fidelity. Card tricks, I could do card tricks you wouldn't believe. Nothing innocent about a newborn babe that a few years here can't cure. And it's not so much that you burn out, baby, but you finally just endure. Now to tell you the truth, lately even I start to get a little overwhelmed. Wars and pain and poverty, those have been around a long time. But the oceans rise and the fresh water dies, and the hate sticks harder to your insides, and the cars get bigger and your smoke churns out, your idols fall and you lie a little better. And the train gets further and further off the track. And with each day passing, it's harder to turn back. They call Mother Earth Mother for a reason. She will revolt. Stop what you're doing and breathe. Stop what you're doing and breathe. Stop what you're doing and breathe. Eating hamburgers, corporate mergers, speaking in tongues, burning your lungs, drinking a Coke, repeating some joke, kissing the ring, buffalo wings, honking your horn, internet porn, taking the pill, writing your will. Stop what you're doing and breathe. Stop what you're doing and breathe. Stop what you're doing and breathe. They call the rising sun. It's been the ruin of many poor boys and God, I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed those blue jeans, and my father was this ain't a drum, and the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drum. He spills his glasses on down the line, and he plays the cards around, and I catch his eye, and he leaves the room, but I am not blind. He gets on the train, I follow, and we go from car to car, and finally I catch him just when he sits down at the bar. He orders one whiskey after another, and I match him round for round, and one glass going down again is the only sound. Outside the bar for what might be my last, but I'm not afraid of nothing. I know I've lived my past. Won't you tell my baby sister not to do what I've done? Shine that house in New Orleans, they call the rising sun. This is indeed my last night on earth. Well, I know I've lived it well, and if I ain't heading to heaven, Lord, at least I've taken a few with me to hell. Call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many poor and me. Oh God, Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna take like 10 minutes. 10 Minuten. Pause, little drink, maybe step outside, have a smoke. Come back, play a few more songs for you. So stick around. Thanks. Song called My Love Is Not For Sale. 'Cause everything else is. My clothes and my windshield wipers and a locket of my hair. Everything is for sale. My rifle and my boots, my instant coffee maker, that poem about the moon over Switzerland. The newspapers on the street, the sky's reflecting at my feet. It's all been bottle packaged, drawn to scale. My love, my love, my love is not for sale. Sell my pictures on the streets of Barcelona, women 30 minutes at a time. New York City subway, 3 songs for $1, maybe just 1 chorus for a dime. Give it up willingly or give it up tough. It don't really matter, just give it up. For my love is not for sale. Take just a minute of your day. Tell me one thing you would live for. Dying's easy, getting easier all the time. Tell me one thing not to throw it all away for. I'll sell you the morning, sell you the night, sell you sell you the balcony, I'll sell you the sidewalks and all the shattered windows of Bresson. I'll sell you the moon and I'll sell you all the stars and the forest where the lonesome wolf found away. My love, my love, my love is not for sale. My love, my love, my love is not for sale. Cecil, 94.50 a week stretches me out a little. 6 in the morning, it's dope and Magnum. It's borrow me $2 so I can get to work again. I'm having a party tonight. I'm having a party tonight. I'm having a party tonight, party by myself. Lunch wagon left, I stayed at my desk. I said I wasn't hungry, nobody questioned me. I got 3 40-ounce Magnums and the cigarettes I craved all day, and I visit my dope man at 6th and Broadway. I'm having a party tonight. I'm having a party tonight, party by myself. Lock the door, the word could get it right. I got beer and cigarettes. I got a 9th floor view of Main Street and a working TV set. 6 in the evening in my room at the Cecil. Captain Kirk don't care about my breath or about my bloodshot eyes. My beer's my friend and my rock is my friend, and my friend's why I'm getting up tomorrow again. I'm having a party tonight. I'm having a party tonight, party by myself. Oh, party by myself. Oh, party by myself. Oh, party by myself. Never meant that much to me. House and the car and the baby's 3, so I left a note and some money. Lit out for Tennessee. Thought that if they heard me play in Nashville or Memphis anyway, so my harmonica and me headed out one day, rambling down that big old blue highway. Found out real soon that Tennessee had enough harmonica players for the next century, so I drifted back to Arkansas, blowing in and out like there's no tomorrow. And on the way to Little Rock, my big break came in this honky-tonk Fort Smith. It was Merle Haggard heard me play, took me rambling down that big old blue highway. Headed for the coast and the coast highway, Golden Gate Bridge, Sausalito, and the Nimitz double back Nate, Texas in a day. Played that Austin city limits, up to plane Amsterdam, stayed in the coffee shop till dawn. Sun come up all pink in the sky of gray. Yeah, I was rambling down that big old blue highway. Between all night gigs and rock and roll scenes, my face started getting in the magazines. Started out cool, got to be a drag. Complained one night to Mr. Merle Haggard, and in the fading light by the decoupage, he said, if you want to be a garage band, stay in the garage. Got no time for whining, he did say. Left me standing on that big old blue highway. I played the opera in the Hollywood Bowl, blowed my harp in the Albert Hall. When summer gave way into fall, my face became invisible. And when the train station was warm enough, I played my harmonica low and rough. Sometimes made $1 a day, stayed in the edge of that big old blue highway. Off the boat heading down to New Zealand, my harmonica rusted in the sun. But I won another in a game of 21. And I played the songs of the ocean mist and the lover whose eyes had never been kissed. The leftover bread in the galley was my pay. The open sea, my big old blue highway. Tall ships in the marina, summer home in Catalina, lie awake nights wondering if they locked it. I've got my harmonica in my pocket. And if you find yourself howling at the moon and you ever need a lonesome tune, I'll probably be in your town someday, rambling in off that big old blue highway. Thank you. the son of Vincent van Gogh. You know, Joe has more friends than you do, and Joe van Gogh is a painter too. I shared a room with Joe van Gogh, and all night long he grinds his teeth. It could be genetic, it could be the heat, it's pressure to paint, that's my belief. This I'll tell you, 'cause this I know, I'm a valuable friend to Joe van Gogh. I'm the only painter Joe van Gogh knows who wasn't first friends with Vincent van Gogh. Joe van Gogh is a very good painter. Some sunflowers, sure, but other stuff too. But how good a painter will never know till he gets away from Vincent van Gogh. An umbilical cord of red day glow lines from one to the other, though through the streets of Amsterdam they go. Joe on the shoulders of Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh is good to Joe. He gave his son his ear, you know, but it can't be easy being Joe van Gogh, trying to paint when your dad is Vincent van Gogh. People write songs about Vincent van Gogh, like Starry, Starry Night, and other ones too. Anyway, here's one song about Joe van Gogh. I still smell tobacco on my fingers. My breath reeks of pot and wine and sex. My eyes open up like they haven't in years, so I won't miss whatever happens next. You call me a thief, alright, I'm a thief. Grab your summons, come and ring my bell. I've been making love with my baby in the Chelsea Hotel. Told me to meet you at 8 o'clock. I said I'd be drinking at the bar. I drove between Newark and LaGuardia, trying to return a rented car. We keep missing connections today, but tomorrow would be just as well. I gotta go make love with my baby, but I've been walking all around your neighborhood. My former love seemed as far away as said to me. Those rain clouds above. I hope you're happy in whatever you're doing. I hope you're doing well. Then please don't try to contact me in the Chelsea Hotel. I was starting to think the world was gonna end when the calendar turned. But now you're here, I see the future, babe. They can let the calendar burn. New love is beautiful, but new love is sad. New love brings back all the old loves you've ever had. I put out a casting call and you cast a spell, and we're practicing for the millennium, making love in the Chelsea Hotel. So I don't know what tomorrow brings. I know where I'll be waking up. Let's just listen to our breath tonight and the breeze through the window you opened up. Can you feel our hearts beating? Which one's yours, which one's mine? You can't tell. It's just another day of making love in the Chelsea Hotel. Spend all day making love in the Chelsea Hotel. Thank you. Guys. If I was a bee, I'd sting you with my stinger, and then your arm would swell and hurt for days. If I was a bird, I'd rescue you with my own, and then you open up and see my face. I'm not asking for very much. Remember me, ooh, remember me. If I was a bird, I'd make a nest in your head and come home to your head every night. If I was blind, I'd play guitar softly beside you, and the melody would be your candlelight. I'm not asking for very much. Remember me, ooh, remember me. follow you around, block out the sun. If I was a tree, I'd shake whenever you walked under, and cover you with leaves till I had none. I'm not asking for very much. Remember me, ooh, remember me. Thanks for the visit. My dream this morning, you said you weren't gonna save the world no more. You visited my friend at the same time too. As always, there's enough to go around of you. Your eyes were clear and you seemed real good. You seemed at peace with wherever you were. I asked if you knew the direction you were heading. You smiled, said yippee-ki-yay. And I wanted to hang on and go along, but I knew this visit would be all for a while. And I only understood about half of what you said, and nothing new there, but it all seemed good. You and me were kind of strange together, I mean, but probably separately too. I never quite knew how to be around you. You can visit in my dream anytime, though. These days I'm eating dates and running on the beach, and my recent patterns have begun to fade. My dreams are so clear, I wanna sleep the whole day, and my time awake is more and more like dreams. I wonder if during my dream with you I was also in your dream with you. Possibly, but not necessarily so. There's probably no rules for dreams, though. I could make like a bird and fly your way, but I probably wouldn't have much to say. It wouldn't bother me, I mean, whoop-dee-doo, but the guess here is that it might bother you. And I wanted to hang on and go along, but I knew this visit would be all for a while, and I only understood about half of what you said, and nothing new there, but it all seemed good. Thanks for the visit in my dream this morning. You said you weren't gonna save the world no more. You visited my friend at the same time too. As always, there's enough to go around of you. you still care, that you're still with me, that you still know me before I resign. Show me a sign. I can't laugh and I can't weep 5 nights in a row now, not a second of sleep. Is there something you want me to know? Well, I wish you'd tell me what, give me some kind of show. How about a meteor or a shooting star, or even a drunk getting thrown out of the bar? I'm getting impatient, hope is expensive, and I'm running low on everything these days. The waters are rising and the world is on fire. We're all just gasoline for the funeral pyre. In the hospitals, morons, in the criminals, ghouls, murderers in the towns, rats in the schools, armies of zombies, and the generals fishing, and baby Jesus on a suicide mission, and little Muhammad, lifeless and brown, drowning faceless scarecrows wearing the crown. 10,000 whistlers off track and off tune, 16 drummers wearing some kind of rune, some kind of amulet, some pre-Christian cross. And one man's lucky roll is another man's loss. Lord, you should have been there last Saturday night. I broke a couple bar stools and I broke up a fight. I broke 3 fingers, they look kind of Egyptian, and the doctor wouldn't see me without a prescription. If this is how it's all gonna be, I might as well pile up frequent flyer miles and set myself free. Might as well pile up some interesting facts, strap myself into some old-time racks. Lord, I make you a bargain, I'll cut you a deal. They can cut off my eyelids, I won't squeal, I won't spill your secrets, my soul's locked tight. Just please let me get a little sleep tonight. 50,000 horses, 10,000 sheep, I'll trade them all for just a second of sleep. The kind with dreams, though, you gotta have dreams. Heard about what happens at the other extreme. Yes, without them dreams, you go insane. It's like having mayonnaise shot into your brain. But maybe I'm the exception. Every dog has its day. Maybe I'm a brand new species. What do you say? look out the window. Might be something out there, maybe something to read. Here's a Vanity Fair. Winter is coming, that's a relief. I'm willing to go on faith, but I'm past belief. Everything I've ever done's gone belly up a bus. Don't ask you to believe me now, I don't deserve your trust. Just let me prove to you that I'm a new man, I've gone straight. Next time that I see you, let's pretend it's our first date. I looked into my past and I don't much like what I see. A chain around my neck of things that I don't wanna be. A chain around my neck of lies and bitterness and pride. A chain that doesn't let you see the man I am inside. Chain around my neck, chain around my neck. Can't move this way or that way. Train that jumped its track. It don't let me move forward, it don't let me move back. Chain around my neck. Chain around my neck. And if you left me now, no one could say that you were wrong. But my life is a place where I'm certain you belong. I know that our love can be as solid as a rock. All I want is one more chance, baby, to unlock this chain around my neck. Chain around my neck. Can't move this way or that way. Train that jumped its track. It don't let me move forward, it don't let me move back. Chain around my neck. Chain around my neck. Each link on the chain is choking, but each link on the chain can be broken. Each link takes your love away from me, but only your love can set me free. From this chain around my neck, this chain around my neck. Can't move this way or that way. Train that jumped its track. It don't let me move forward, it don't let me move back. Chain around my neck. Chain around my neck. Chain around my neck. Someday you'll walk in the sand and you'll see my footprints left in the sand. I feel you moving in my wake, so please try to learn from my mistake. Do not judge from where you stand. Someday you will understand. I want what's best for me and you, and I know that you want it too, Suzanne. Suzanne. as I see you looking strong, I know you're telling me you belong. Well, you do, that's for sure. No one can say that anything gonna take anything away. Do not judge from where you stand. Someday you'll be on my hand. Someday I will shout your name, and I know you'll be shouting the same. Suzanne, Suzanne, I know someday you'll understand. Suzanne, I know someday you'll understand. Suzanne, 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 Suzanne. I hope I don't sell you short. Maybe you see it clear from your far up board, but I can't stop back and check. With every step I risk my neck. Someday when your sky is blue, you'll know what I've left to you. Then you'll know what you must do, and you'll know that my heart has been true. Suzanne, Suzanne, I know someday you'll understand. Suzanne, I know someday you'll understand. Suzanne, Suzanne. Marilyn Monroe didn't marry Henry Miller. 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 But if she did, he'd have taken her to Paris. And if she did, she'd have smoked a lot of opium. And if she did, she'd have dyed her hair blue. And if she did, she might be alive. Henry Miller. Marilyn Monroe. Henry Miller. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe didn't marry Henry Miller. She lived outside the Tropic of Capricorn. Marilyn Monroe didn't marry Henry Miller. I don't even know if she knew Henry Miller. But if she did, he'd have taken her to Paris. And if she did, they'd have fucked every day. And if she did, she'd have felt like a woman, not like a photograph in a magazine. Henry Miller. Marilyn Monroe. This is not a knock against Arthur Miller. Death of a Salesman is my favorite play. But Marilyn Monroe should have married Henry Miller. And if she did, she might be alive. 'Cause if she did, he'd have taken her to Paris, tied her to the bed and eaten dinner off of her. And okay, maybe she'd have died the same anyway. But if she did, she'd have had more fun. Henry Miller, Marilyn Monroe, Henry Miller, Marilyn Monroe. Thanks a lot. Thanks, kids. We're gonna do one more song here. Are you gonna scribble in the dark with a marker? Do you gotta have a latest pen? When you tell a good joke and someone laughs, do we gotta hear it over again? If you give someone a present, is it just to make them happy or just to keep them at bay? Are you gonna follow your soul? Are you gonna follow your soul? Oh, just the style of the day. Oh, just the style of the day. Win a penny, lose a penny, here's a penny, 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 gonna come and go. How many years will you sit there waiting for the wind to change how it blows? The skeletons in your closet all got 20 pairs of shoes to choose from, baby. Are you gonna follow your soul? Are you gonna follow your soul? Are you gonna follow your soul? Oh, just the style of the day. Oh, just the style of the day. I see the changes coming down between you and I. Lions gotta roar and monkeys gotta bonk, birds gotta swim, fish gotta fry. It's just a question, I ain't necessarily leaning either way. Are you gonna follow your soul? Are you gonna follow your soul? Are you gonna follow your soul? Oh, just the style of the day. Oh, just the style of the day. Now there are changes coming from the north. Oh man, winter's gonna blow us off the porch and back inside. Every time I go downtown, I see something beautiful behind glass. All the money in the world can't buy back a day of your past. I see that you've been crying. I wanna tell you that it's okay. Are you gonna follow your soul? Are you gonna follow your soul? Are you gonna follow your soul? Oh, just the style of the day. Oh, just the style of the day. Are you gonna follow your soul? Are you gonna follow your soul? Are you gonna follow your soul? Oh, just the style of the day. Oh, just the style of the day. Oh, just the style of the day. Thank you, vielen Dank. Köln, gute Nacht. Too kind, much too kind.
We are.
Yeah, you think so? It's just a thing we say. It's manchmal, wenn ich hier in Deutschland bin und ich spiele, und dann die Leute sagen, oh, you should talk more German. We like it when you speak German. And then sometimes I do. Und dann manchmal nicht. Aber auch auf Englisch manchmal nur fahren durch und keine explanieren. I don't even know if that's a word. Weiß jemand was auf Englisch und nicht die Engländer bitte, die Amerikaner, Deutsche, kennt jemand auf Englisch was Ananas ist?
Pineapple.
Ah, very good. I would have thought banana. If I had another disc, I'd give it to you, but I gave them all away. I come down the steps, I slip on the ice. Santa Claus been looking, who's been naughty, who's been nice. I'm looking for one thing real tonight. This is the verse that I get in trouble for. And Jesus, he comes up to me. Jesus, he sits down. He says, take this fucking cross off my back. I'm going downtown. said, oh, ain't that your uniform? He offers me a toke. Says 2,000 years is long enough for this particular joke. He says I'm looking for one thing real tonight. And I'm up here singing these songs every night. Sometimes I'm not even close. Sometimes.
Oh, the long version, good.
Baby, you're the one I've chosen. And baby, you're the one for me. Let's turn off the commercials. Let's turn off the TV. How well can we get to know each other in an hour? We can fight the daylight. We have that power. I'm looking for one thing real tonight. And Van Gogh sits next to me. I got a lot of Van Gogh in my songs. One time I had my first time I ever got a record deal, the first time they met with me, they said, by the way, they didn't say it like, they didn't have a German accent, but it felt like that.
Said, by the way, don't worry. You won't ever have to be under pressure from us to write a hit. Just do what you do, Dan.
And about 3 years later, I was living in this hotel in New York, painting, taking a lot of ecstasy, and having a good time. And they started to worry about me after they visited me up there. And the first thing they said was, we need a hit. And the second thing they said was, oh, and no more songs about Van Gogh. And I gave them this weird painting, and they left, and that deal ended pretty soon after that. That's the punchline. Then you go, oh, yeah. But no, so here I am, just hanging. This is why I don't unplug a lot.
You unplug. Great part.
Yeah, sometimes. Let's go back. Careful now. Van Gogh sits next to me with a bucket full of paste. He rips off my ear and says, glue this to my face. I'd like to leave America for someplace where they would not know a word of English, and I might be understood. I'm looking for one thing real tonight. understand this one.
I don't understand you.
Okay, well, that will also be included now. This one. This one, little song about, Jesus' daddy worked at a bar. I think it was in Brooklyn. Joe Christ was Jesus' daddy. He worked at the corner saloon, pouring out Schaefer's and Schlitz's. All right, saloon. To the mill workers starting around noon. Joe Christ, he worked on the weekend. And on the major holidays, you bet, you know he would attend a bar on Christmas, if Christmas had been invented yet. One day, his wife came in the bar. Mary Christ did not come in most days. She said, Joel, there's something that I gotta tell you. I'm pregnant, big with child, schwanger in the family way. Well, Joe Christ, he wrinkled up his brow. You couldn't wait one song.
Ja! Es ist Deutschland, wir müssen es sauber.
In Texas, if that happened, everybody else would break there, and they would just leave it.
Oh, we have a glass floor now.
Ich glaube, wir sind auch
He said, babe, you know I love you, have no fear. But you know, on account of my condition, we haven't actually done it in a year. She said, baby cakes, my honey pie, my Joe. You know I would never lie to you. It's the Lord himself what done it to me. He brought along champagne and chocolates too. It was magical, I just could not say no. He had a French accent, and what's more, he treated me just rough enough how I like it. I felt like a $10,000 whore. But Joe, you gotta understand, it didn't mean nothing, that's no lie. We only done it once, and that's the end of it. Joe, you're my number one guy. Joe Christ, Joe Christ, Joe Christ, Joe Christ, gonna have himself a family. Well, Mary left the bar, Joe just stared. He sighed the deepest sigh he ever had. He said, guess there's some kind of way in which I'm gonna kinda sorta be a dad. He said, shots of whiskey on the house. And he said, diapers, Jesus, how can I afford that? And do I believe Mary's story? Was it the milkman or really the Lord? He said, well, what choice do I have? With my condition, I won't get no other dame. There's a critter on the way, that's the bottom line. It don't really matter how it came. Joe left the bar and went on home. Found Mary sleeping on the couch. Turned off the TV and computer. He rolled up some tobacco from his pouch. Joe Christ went out on the front porch. He looked up at the brightest star, and he prayed that his kid would grow up healthy and in time take his place behind the bar. Joe Christ, it's coming. Joe Christ, dee-dee-dee-dee. I thought Deutschland war das Land des Volkslieder.
Ja, wir wollen Diddly-Dee-Dee-Dee singen.
Let's try it. Joe Christ, Joe Christ, Joe Christ. Nice. I tell you, man, they never sing it that good in Texas. Joe Christ, God.